Yeah, more space. I've been on a
More space stuff.
I've been
Hell
on
yeah.
I love space. I can't stop reading about space. I love it.
Well, tell us about these 6 weird ass things we found in space.
You don't want to do it? You want me to do it?
Oh no, yeah, okay, you read the last one. It's my turn. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. 6 strangest objects found in space. Okay. I guarantee you there's more weird things out there, but let's find out what they've got so far. We like to think of space as a cold, empty void, and it is, for the most part. But between the interstellar stretches of nothing, there are planets, stars, nebulas, space stuff. Like I say all the time, space stuff.
Hell
Some
yeah.
of these deep space objects are absolutely terrifying
Yeah.
from our terrestrial perspectives. Other times, though, they're just plain weird. Here are X objects and phenomena that continue to baffle astronomers for one reason or another. All right, I'll take fast radio bursts. What do we got? In 2007, researchers detected something weird, an immensely strong and clear radio signal. Signal lasted for only a few milliseconds, but it confused the heck out of scientists. What could possibly be out there that sent such a signal? Was this some kind of freak one-time space mishap? As it turns out, it wasn't. To date, astronomers have observed around 60 of these fast radio bursts. Some of the FBRs consist of several brief signal flashes. A couple of them have appeared repeatedly, seemingly coming from the same origin. Scientists don't know what's causing the FBRs. They guess they could be remnants of distant supernovas or radiation spewed out by massive super black holes, or maybe they're alien transmissions.
Doubt it.
I've seen that movie. All you got to do is flip it sideways, and it's a structure on how to build something.
Mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, yeah, yeah. Terrible movie, by the way.
Okay.
What's Hoag's object?
Hoag's object. Galaxies generally come in a few different types. They can be elliptical, spiral like our Milky Way, or irregular clusters of stars. And then there's Hoag's object. Even with galaxies, there's always a hipster who just has to be as different as possible. Hoag's object is a bizarre galaxy with its young blue blue stars clustered in a ring. In the center of the ring is a bright yellow mass of older yellow stars. But between the ring and the core, there's practically nothing. All the galaxy stars are neatly divided into either section. While that's not quite true, in one spot between the star ring and the core is a tiny miniature version of Hoag's object, a small galaxy within a galaxy. Needless to say,
Awesome.
astronomers have no idea what's going on here.
That is awesome. Look at the picture. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Grimmy, what is a Henry?
Oh no, don't. You don't want to know about Henry.
Okay.
It's Hampaw's toenail.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It has a
Well,
name.
I did, but it's almost gone, Grimmy. It was bruised for like a year.
Yeah, Henry's awful.
All right. Up next, we have the red rectangle nebula. It looks cool as shit. It looks, you know what that looks like? That looks like Sector X from Star Fox 64.
Oh, that's probably what it got it from.
Yep. Nebulas, interstellar clouds of gas, dust, hydrogen, and whatnot don't generally have any regular shape, but the red rectangle at the constellation of the Unicorn defies this rule. As its name implies, it's a rectangle. Comparing the red rectangle's geometry to other celestial objects makes it truly unique. But it's not just about the shape. The rectangle's light is also weird. It emits light from the glowing hydrogen, but that light is a reddish orange, which it shouldn't be. Scientists suspect that the red light is probably a result of dust disorienting the color. As to the weird shape, they believe there are 2 stars at the nebula center that send shockwaves of space dust out in a rectangular shape.
Yeah.
Awesome
cool.
fact.
We got Galaxy X here. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but in reality, it's even weirder than that. First observed in 2015. It's bizarre because it wasn't observed. You can't see it. It's completely dark. Astronomers were only capable to spot Galaxy X because it sent gravitational ripples through the Milky Way. But looking at it, you won't see anything but cosmic blackness. This ghost galaxy is composed mostly of dark matter, the invisible space stuff that binds the universe together. In a normal galaxy, dark matter would hold bright stars and gases in place, but in Galaxy S, someone's turned out the light. I don't know if I buy the dark matter thing.
I think it's out there.
Even though you don't want to go to space, it's the most beautiful place. I'm always in awe of any image. I can only imagine seeing it in person. Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Yep. All right. Tabby's star. Located roughly 1,500 light years away from Earth, Tabby's star did something that stars usually don't do once. It got dimmer.
Ooh.
Then it brightened up again, then it dimmed and brightened and dimmed, and well, you get the picture. In general, stars shouldn't fluctuate in brightness like that. Sure, sometimes they dim a bit when large planets pass them, but the change in brightness is usually around 1%. With Tabby's star, it's 22%. That's either a massive ass object moving in between or something weird's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is going on? Well, one theory that was immediately put forward was that there's a super massive alien mega construct orbiting the star. See, Tog was right.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, reality is a lot more boring. Shit. Analysis of Tabby's star has shown that there's most likely a thick dust cloud somewhere between the Earth and the star that blocks the light every now and then. Yeah, whatever. But that's your
Boo.
story. That's your story, NASA.
Boo. Oh, I love this. The Eridanus supervoid. It's creepy. The stretches
It's
of
black.
It's nothingness.
Yes.
It's fantastic. The stretches of space between planets, stars, and galaxies seem pretty empty, but there's still all kinds of gas, dust, rogue energy, and quantum particles that float around and flash in and out of existence. Then
Plug your ears, A squared. This is going to give you anxiety.
Then there are voids. These are areas of space where there's nothing. They're completely, totally empty of potential kinds of matter. The largest of them is Eridanus supervoid. This area of space is about 1 billion light years wide. For comparison, the Milky Way is 105,000 light years wide, so that's massive. The Eridanus supervoid is an enormous area of space where there's simply nothing. We'd ask you to imagine what that's like, but we don't really think the human mind can comprehend such a complete lack of everything. Some scientists think that standard cosmology can't simply explain such a huge celestial hole as a result. They think Eridanus supervoid could be an imprint left behind of our universe bumped into another planet, parallel universe. Personally,
where two universes came together and there's nothing now.
Yeah, I think it's the blackness of space, and it's eventually going to consume. I think it's a tear in space time, and it's eventually going to consume us and send us to the eventual. What's the word?
Eisen?
No, the heat, entropy, the sweet embrace of entropy.
Gotcha.
So it's the space version of the number 0. There's nothing there, but yet it exists. Well, we define it as a boundary between existence and non-existence, but really nothingness is nothingness. I don't think it can be defined. I think it's undefined.
But
I think
nothingness is still something.
That's what happens when you divide by 0.
You still get nothing there, but there's still something there. You know what I mean?
There's
nothing, but there's something.
It's 1 billion light years wide.
1 light year is 5.88 trillion miles. So how many light years across?
So in order to shine your flashlight and have the light get to the other side of this fucking supermassive hole of nothingness, it would take 1 billion years. That's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
That's not something that even, I mean, I don't know if that's crossable, even with, warp drive from science fiction.
No, there's nothing there. You can't refuel, you can't eat, you can't harvest the light, you can't do anything. You would just die.
And I like their idea that it's a barrier between, or that's where two parallel universes crossed, and now that it's just kind of, maybe it's a barrier. Maybe if you are able to cross that, you cross into another universe.
Yeah, maybe. Or you just die.
Yeah, look at it either way.
Yeah, one of the two. Maybe both.
Yep.
Let's not rule things out here.
That's where we send the rich people.
That's where we send billionaires. That'd be great.